Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of the Sims 4 Time Lord Challenge, and welcome to 7th Captain, Captain 7, because it took a long time for me to come up with that moniker. Anyway, we're starting off in cast because I loaded the game, and okay, Merlin, Merlin, welcome new Merlin, who is our horse, our unicorn. I made him a unicorn, but like, okay. So I originally, no, sweetie, okay. I had this horn on him, this custom content one, and it's like, I think I had like this version or something. I don't know. It looked so good, but my God, does that thing ruin the game? Like, when I was loading the save file, I was like, wow, he looks all pixelated and weird. If you zoom out, every once in a while, a piece of custom content, there'll be like this long line, like whatever, and you're like, oh, this, if you are even slightly far away from him, it is all tweaking out and doing weird shit. And I was like, yeah, okay, nope, that did not work. That's gonna get deleted. So I came back in and put the base game, the one that came with Horse Ranch, on him. So, okay, he should be fine now, hopefully. Hopefully, the Horse Ranch one will be fine. Whatever this person did, I don't know, but it's broken. So, that's why we're in cast starting off, because I was like, oh, shit. Oh, my God, it was bad. So anyway, here's Merlin. I just randomized and he kind of came up like this. And I was like, okay. There was actually one, he had really cool coat patterns and he was like bright. He looked like sunset. But I tried a bunch of different things and and I'm like, I don't feel like trying to paint brush. I just want to change colors and like make it easy. I didn't want to spend forever. I spent way too long rotating until we got, this version. And I was like, all right. And then I put on his snazzy horn and the hair and tail piece, like his stuff. His clothing, his daily clothing. I really want to put the little fucking hat, but I really hate that the little top hat takes their bangs away, takes their forelock away. That's so stupid. Like, why? Why does the hat take their forelock away? Like, when this doesn't. Like, you can put the hat on top of, like, I don't like that. They look silly without their little forelock. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, here's his riding attire. Just whatevs. So there you go. And he's brave, friendly, and a free spirit. I randomized. This is what he got. I think he had defiant, and I changed that to free spirit because I don't want him to be defiant. So whatever. Everybody else is exactly the same. Captain 7 is different. You've seen the thumbnail. You already kind of know what he looks like. I did give him the master actor because we were already kind of planning to do that. He still has the secret agent job. We're going to have to change that. But he is materialistic, self-absorbed, and family-oriented. We can't have him have all negative traits. I was like, self-absorbed, high maintenance, and then I was like, that's just too much of the same bullshit. But like, whatever. I don't know how they're gonna adapt to him, whatever. Again, though, I was just randomizing Sims, and he came up. I changed his hair. He had, I just changed his hair and eyes, and I gave him freckles and stuff. But, I barely tweaked him, And I'm like, I made, just slight adjustments. But, he kind of came up like this, and I was like, I'm here for it. I was originally just going to give him black hair, but this one kind of, I don't know, and I just liked him with the long hair, and it just, whatever, it is what it is. So, we got one outfit, we got the second one, and, this one, we have more tousled version of the hair. We gotta give a little bit of style. I wish this creator, because it's got the darker roots and then the blonder kind of ends, I wish they had a version that was in a ponytail or something so we could do that for some of them. Just to change it up a little, but any other ponytail ones I have wouldn't have even if we had a similar color, it wouldn't have the darker ends, and I was like, whatever, so it is what it is. But, to be fair, those look like you'd be like, I'm going checking out paintings glasses, but, there are prissy, we're a celebrity glass. over the top, but hey, we're Met Gala or whatever. And he's not nearly dressed crazy enough for that. He's somewhere between normal and I don't know. I know when this is a recolor of the one that came with Get Famous or whatever. I know everyone hated this suit. It was like whatever. I love it. It's fucking ridiculous. I'd wear this to work. I'm just saying, like sequins and like tails on a jacket. Sign me the fuck up. I wear top hats, so whatever. His athletic, because we got to get a little over the top. Um, our sleepwear, we're being a little slutty, and our party wear. This is also one of my favorite fucking things. I do not use. This is like it's marked as custom content just because I had to unlock it so that we can wear it all the time. But goddamn, I love this fucking thing, and I wish they'd make more ridiculous fucking outfits like this. Goddamn, I love it so much. I don't nearly use it as much as I would like to because it was always. I think I only recently got the mod or whatever to unlock it. I don't think I did that in Sims 4 Studio. I might have. I don't know. Um, but I think I got a mod to unlock it because it's and I'm like, I always forget about it. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I always forget about this jacket or these pants or so. It's the audacity of this thing to exist. It's ridiculous and absurd. And I know so many people probably hate it, but I love it. Again, I'd wear that on a Tuesday and go grocery shopping. Okay, maybe not together, but like one or the other. Bitch, don't think I don't have sequin fucking pants, because I do. I literally just bought a pair of black ones, because I have white ones. And I bought them because I was like, oh, like they're iridescent and stuff. And then I was like, where am I going to wear white sequin pants? When am I wearing white sequin pants? But they're white pants. I'd be afraid to sit anywhere because they're going to get dirty. And I was like, and then how do you wash them? And I was like, I should have bought the black ones. And I've been thinking about this for the longest time. Every time I'm like, I should have got the black one because they had black and they had white. And I'm like, I should have bought the black ones. This year, they came out with black ones for the Christmas season. And I was like, hallelujah, perfect, because I need them. So I think they're slightly different, like style or whatever, but they're black sequin pants. They're on the way. I should be getting them. Well, by the time you see this, I'll have them. But for me, it'll be maybe tomorrow, and I'm very excited. Listen. Again, I'd wear them on a Tuesday. They're not just for Christmas, but anyway, our swimwear, we're just doing like whatever. Hot weather outfit, and he does in some of his outfits. I think it was this one and the party one. It's not meant to go on this hair. It's for a different like creator in their hair or whatever. But I thought it worked, and I'm like, look, it's like we put in like extensions, like clip-ins or something with like color to like accentuate or well, nuts, but whatever. Just on a couple of the outfits. I think I only did it on party and hot weather. And then our cold weather outfit. He doesn't make any sense, to be fair. Like, because at first I was like, okay, we gotta look like you're a little out there and you have money and you don't know how to spend it. Hence the sequin suits and shit. Where it's like, you know what? Like, you just, like, are you okay? Literally, me. No. But yes. But then there was other moments where I was like, you gotta have the over-the-top rich people look. And then some of the outfits just don't look like that. And I just, listen, I was doing this late last night, okay? So, anyway, you're now neutral. Ooh, that hurts. But that's okay. You and Malleus are so cute together. Thanks. He's neutral to me. Let's see. We have no feeling for Malleus or Gale if we are attracted to them or not. There's no, which is funny because they've never changed. So you've always just been neutral to both Gale and Malleus. Oh! Oh my god! Gale is unattracted to you. Oof. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. You're also unattracted to Hughes, and yet you keep trying to bang him. Gale, why are you, like... Again, you have a negative romance with Quill, but you were banging him anyway. Like, I can't with you guys. The neutral doesn't hurt. Gale finding the captain unattractive hurts. It really does. He's also now a young adult instead of an adult. And okay, so here is the wall. So this is what we did. Everything is arranged for sixth captain. So there you go. There's our little wall. We've got our section over here for Felix and Nikita. And then we got old Merlin before he died. Oh, he was still wearing the same flower crown. You know what? I wondered. It's fine. There you go. It's okay. We got their photos over here. Captain's here. And then we got him and Gale and him and Malleus up on top. We got Venus and Irazumi's photos. And then we got just like Pixel's little area. We got our little Sam corner, our wedding certificate, and like, because we renewed our vows. So, and then, obviously Sam's shrine, and then just those photos. So, and we will get him a job in the, whatever. I put this room over here. This is his room now. This is seventh captain's room. We got our little wardrobe closet. We've got some stuff for, posters and stuff like that. And like, if he gets like awards and stuff, we might put them in the little hall of captains. I don't know. Or we have like room to put things here, but like, whatever. We have the costume trunk because I don't know if we have one anywhere, but it kind of just fits with the vibe of like, it's a fancy room and this is where we're getting dressed. Maybe we're lounging and practicing our lines, whatever. The thing is this is very similar to a room that I was originally making before I made the secret bar for sixth captain. It was here. It had but then I was like, why didn't I save that room? Because that room is really good. I could have just slapped it down and just kind of updated it. But I basically remade it with different kind of things. But I'm pretty sure I had like the lounge or something over here. We had some tables and stuff. This cabinet wasn't there, but the dressing table was, because you're a secret agent. You got to put on disguises. But, whatever. So that's his room. And then our main TARDIS is just a big fat fucking square. But we got our fancy door. You come in here. We have our living. We could use more fancy decor. I realize that. But again, I was like trying to rush to do this because, I'm trying to record in advance. So, but we just have our TV area over here, our kitchens over here, and then our dining area. Not that we ever dine, but now we have the little hot pot, so that's kind of cool. And then just some stuff up there. And we have the little globe bar. Those are not secret bookcases. Those are just bookcases, because then we have our like little sitting lounge area here with some fancy stuff and like, that thing. This room could use more shit, but maybe I'll add it eventually. Ooh, and that wall's not painted. Don't just ignore that. But everything else is... Oh, no. And then the other thing I changed all down here. I swapped out these rooms. They're just the pre-designed rooms, like whatever. So I put one here. Our bathroom's the same. I added this one. This is Nikita's room now. She's got her own little room. This is now Pixel's room. And then this is Felix's room. So I just kind of was like, let's just slap down different rooms. So if we have another kid or something, like everybody, there's at least 4 bedrooms down here for kids or whatever at any given time. And hopefully we don't end up with more. So, but then yes, for a while, like honestly, once Pixel moves out and Felix ages up, Felix can come in here. Nikita can come over here or something. They can have twin beds because they're teenagers or whatever. And then these could be for younger kids. Like, we'll move the people around. But for now, that's how it works. Let's go to the flea market. Let's not do that. We need to get you a job. Because you can't be in this job anymore. I do wish that somebody had given you the job, like the acting career, because we're going to be doing that now. I have not played it in a while, so let's hope it's not broken as fuck. But let's do this. Yes. Let's do more auditions for commercial and daytime. I love that. Consider applicant name. Job field opportunities. But see, everyday extras, we can always switch later. More auditions for, but we don't want daytime TV gigs or commercials. Improved automated reminders. You know what? We'll do that one though, because maybe we'll start out that way, so that's fine. You know, I want him to be into movies and stuff, but we'll start. And you're only at level 1. We could have gotten a better job if they had called us and offered us this, but when I want them to call and offer my sim jobs, they don't. They're like, no, forget it. When I'm like, please stop offering me jobs. Every fucking day, 3 times a day, there's job offers. Okay? And when I want them, they don't call. Like, they haven't called and offered him a job in ages. And it's like, I want you to call and offer him this job. Probably because they're like, we've called and offered you every job and you've rejected them. Yeah, but do it again. Because he would be able to, have started at a higher level. Not that it matters. Guitar, salties. Okay, actually, before we do that, let's check open auditions and let's go to your skills. Okay. So handiness, we need charisma and guitar. Let's see. Charisma's maxed. You could get that one easily. Guitar's only at level 2. Handiness is at level 5. So, okay, we won't do making music. We could probably do Salty Suds or Vlad's Hardware. This one pays a little bit more. Not that we need it, but let's do that one. Because your charisma's maxed, so you could totally fucking manage it. I am very sad that, see, this. What did I just say? I don't need you to offer me a motherfucking job now! What the fuck? I wonder if I switched that, if they would like... No, what I wanted you to offer me was the acting career. We were always planning to do this. Although, granted, when we started this series and we were planning to do this, it was going to be, you were going to be a serial killer actor. You were going to do acting and, like, murder people. We're not going to bother with that. Like, because, you could just be a serial romantic and bone everybody on set. That could work. But also, you have this, so we gave you this one to help with this in the future, which is now. As a child, the sim aspired to become famous and tried to make it happen. As an adult, they'll advance more quickly in the actor career and gain extra fame points. So, and, How many, do you need any, speaking of, rewards? Oh my god, Malleus, what can we get you for the reward store? Holy shit. Well, you're never... Okay, we don't need Never Weary because you don't actually sleep. We don't really need Forever Full because you're a vampire, you need plasma packs, and, like, you have a bazillion of them, so that's fine. Long Lived, you don't die, so that's pointless. Forever Fresh, so you never have to take a shower. I mean, I guess, why not? Brave, so don't mind being near supernatural beings such as ghosts or skeletons. I mean, I guess you could be brave. Sure. Tormentor, a calming aura. Sims around. Oh, I mean, okay. Needs no one. No. Oh, I think we already got that. I mean, we could get you the Savant one so that you gain skills better. Overachievers receive a starting salary. Well, I mean, you don't have a job, so... Well, we could get the Shrewd one. We'll get, like, rebates and stuff like that. Regained humanity... I mean, I guess we could do that. Like, people will be, like, if you want to defeat on people, they'll be like, yeah, sure, but, we don't need to worry about that. Don't need fear fire, and they can extinguish it with ease. Okay, well, that could always help. We don't have fireplaces now, but we could get you a degree. Let's see. Handy. Sure, you can instantly fix and upgrade. Great Kisser is a good one to have. Fertile, we do not need. Connections, our careers. Let's see. Oh, we should have gotten the captain connections and professional slacker and all of that. 10% rebate on buy mode stuff. Sure, why not? We might as well just use all these. Oh, role model is good for your kids. All right, and then we'll just leave that. What does Gale have? Gale doesn't have a lot, but I think that's because we've used Gale's thing before. Have we used the super green thumb one? You don't have super green thumb. We'll get you that. We need the, we need to get rid of the fear of solitude. That's what you need. Always welcome. Speed cleaner. Creatively gifted. Build adult creative skills faster. Sure, that's not... I mean, I guess we could have gotten you, whatever, it's fine. Where is... Actually, I know which one. Where's the... Great Kisser. You absolutely deserve that one. And then, well, the naturalist one, so we don't have to be afraid of burning down the house, even though, Where is... Oh, you don't have savant, so okay, we'll get you that one. And then for the captain, I don't think we have... Do we have professional slacker? You don't need long-lived. Calming aura, let's see. We don't need to know about... Well, we do have savant, okay. We don't have professional slacker. We should have done the other one where we get overachiever. I don't know if we really need overachiever and the other connections one. I think they might be like one's higher than the next one, but it's fine. It's okay. World-renowned actor, never fail at... Okay. Let's get that one. Unstoppable fame or immortalized celebrity. Fame decay over... Okay. Extra fame perk points. Oh, let's do that. Why not? Sleight of hand so we can pickpocket people. That's fun. Skill boost whenever you're around your kids. That works. Heroic presence. Charisma? I mean, we already have charisma. More likely to get promoted. I think that goes with some other ones that we've already had. Oh, companion. That's good. We'll get some of these. All right, and then we'll just leave our 2,000 points. He's basically going to be... He's going to have everything by the time we're done, and we're going to be like, we don't need any of this shit. But we probably should have gotten him that one before we did the acting career, because then we could have started... I wonder if we quit the job and go back. What happens if we quit our job? What happens if we get a different job and then we go back? Do we start higher? Because worst case scenario, we just have to go back to our audition and everything again. You know what I mean? We're not losing anything. Let's try it. Sure, let's be an interior decorator. Okay, and then let's come here and we started out at level 4. Now let's find a job. Let's just pretend we didn't do that. I'm sorry, what did I do? Oh my god, we quit the actor career. Nope, we're going to go back. The game's like, no, you're not. Okay, now we're going to do this. Sure. Okay. And we're going to do Everyday Talent Agency. And we still started at level 1, so that didn't work. Okay, so that didn't work. We start every other job but this one, I guess. Or I guess it's because, you know, you're trying for baby? You guys! Well, I mean, it's not gonna... Oh, that was quick. He's like, wait, I gotta check for gigs. Getting hot in here. I mean, since Malleus is neutral to you... Well, the other one's no longer available, but we were gonna do Salty Suds anyway. Because that's the one we need for charisma. I mean... I don't think the trying for baby worked, so we're just not gonna let you do that, but we can woohoo in the coffin. No, don't go play with Clay. Go bone Malleus, because that's what you guys wanted. I don't think the woohoo happened. Because we got in and then we like jumped right the fuck out. So I'll let them bone, but like, please don't try for baby. Thanks. Do I know this woman? I don't know. Do I? Whatever. So, well, now also I did this Merlin too because now Merlin likes to be outside. And he's sparkly. Okay, it was like when you were here, it was like, it was like a fucking disco. It was terrifying. So that poor custom content horn, I guess, it's one of those. Sometimes I think custom content creators create things and they don't test it in the game. And they're like, oh, just looks really cool for photos and stuff. And not like it actually works in the game. You know, it's the same thing with Supercell, there we go. ML10 Garden. Like how there's a lot of custom content that looks really good in the photos and you're like, "Oh yeah, because they edit the photos and they do all these like fucking like reshades and they do all the filter and all the stuff and then you put it in the game and you're like, everything looks awful." Like, that's not true. You need to weed. You know what I mean? You put it in game and you're like, this looks hideous because they don't really like, it's all about what it looks like in a photo. It looks great in a photo when you super over edit it, but not when you like actually use it, which is disappointing, but okay. Parental guidance, unbalanced meals. What were you eating? Because there's plenty of food in the fridge. Sam made a lot of food before he died. I made him make a lot of food. You know what I mean? I don't know what you've been eating. But you'll be okay, kiddo. What about you guys? You're fine. I think your sister's making a mess. Oh, it's Sunday. That's good. When is your gig? Like, when is your, 7 p.m. on Monday. Okay, that's when your audition starts. Let's take this. We do have the magic trash can. Oh, but I mean, of course, you guys also know that I am recording this in advance. You know, this week's stuff in advance, and things are going to be a little bit shorter. Just because... No, you're not. No, you're not. You are not good. No. You are not. Malleus, Jesus motherfucking Christ. Could you stop banging my fucking kids? Malleus is such a fucking horny bastard. And I swear to God, I love you, but you need to simmer it the fuck down. You're gonna get put out to pasture. Jesus Christ, can you come here? Like, get over here. We gotta get to know Merlin. You're in love with the horses. No, don't mount him. What am I doing? Poor horse never gets, like, brush coat. Did we already brush coat? We did. I wanted to clean hooves. Hand feed, give him a pair. That's why we keep these. Clean hooves. Gale, I'm gonna have you Teleport here is missed and put that in your inventory. You need to keep the poops. We keep horsey poops. He is your best friend. Friendly. Encourage to. No, hug. Tell a joke. Okay. Merlin Merlin and Malleus are besties. Of course they are. Of course you are. This is what we want. Oh, somebody was calling you, but I missed it. Oh, Hughes is here. All right, so... friendly compliments, flatter him. Like... now you look like you could be related again, maybe. No. Your noses are still different. For a hot second, I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, okay, I just told you to flatter him. But it's like they do the, oh, and that's like when you're flirting with them. And I'm like, that is your son. You know that, right? Like, yes, he does. He has not lost that. Although now he's probably still Captain 7. Okay, that's good. Look at all these motherfucking children that you have. This is so fucking ridiculous. I'm wondering when he'll all of a sudden turn back into Captain Draconia. Like, I changed his name, but like it'll revert itself at some point. You know. Because that's what happened with Captain Hex. He became Captain Draconia again, and it was like, you know. And it gets very confusing. And I have to, poor Sam's photos, I have to change Sam's name every time because he'll always say, like, with the photos that he took of himself, it'll say Sam Draconia, but because Sam picked up fucking Malleus's last name. I'm pretty sure Sam initially took the captain's last name, whatever it was at the time. And it was like, okay. And then we're like, fine, he'll just have it. And then as soon as the captain and Malleus auto-eloped, it just trickled down. The captain took Malleus's last name and then therefore gave it to Sam. And it's like, Malleus is literally trying to stake his claim on everything. I feel like this is his world domination plan. He's like, I am going to make sure everyone has my last name, because I will, like, make everyone my minion if they're not my children, and then if they're the captain's other children, I will bone them into submission. You know, because I'm pretty sure you fucked every single one of his fucking kids. Like, I'm pretty sure you have. I don't think there's one that you haven't gotten freaky with. You are so problematic. You are trouble, sir. I can't. All right, it's 9 p.m. She's in bed. Okay. Felix is also in bed, and Pixel's in bed. Surprisingly, Pixel is in bed. And you are just chilling out. At least we have the hay and stuff you can eat. Oh, because we need to, hold on, what are you going to do? Dancing, and then you're going to say goodbye. Okay, I need you to fly here as a bat, and I need you to refill the feeder. Not that it matters, because he does have all of that, but let's put food in the feeder, and we'll evolve all those plants as well. So there you go. And then you just, okay, that's fine. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? You guys are doing nothing. Sure. Why can't we ask you to be woohoo partners? Aren't you already woohoo partners? Huh. I was gonna say, I mean, that's so funny. Can't be woohoo partners if they're in relationships. But I can auto-elope. But also, he's my fiance, so it's like you can't ask him to be woohoo unless it's You're already engaged. Why would you ask him to be your woohoo partner? Hey, let's just fuck around. The Gale's be like, I'm offended by this. I like how he just walked the fuck away afterward. I mean, I was trying to make sure Gale is happy, but even though he finds you unattractive, Gale's a little blind because I'm sorry, the captain is lovely. Like, the captain's always lovely. I do still think as of right now. Let's see. I really, Six Captain might be one of my favorites at the moment. Like, you know, like that hottie, yeah. But also, Fourth Captain, Captain Quarter is still, there's just something about that man. I don't know, you know? Like, Fifth's adorable. He's beautiful and he's adorable and I do love him. And like, I think fourth and sixth are my favorite. These two are my favorites. My favorite versions of him. You know what I mean? Like, I, it's funny because I feel like third and sixth are very similar, except for like, he's got super pale skin and dark hair, and he's a little bit more tan with the pale hair. But they have the same, there's a vibe, but like, he pulled it off better. I don't know. I mean, he pulls off the little nerdy writer, and then he pulls off the super sexy secret spy. So I guess, yeah. Um, and then there's something about these two that's kind of similar. But like, I don't know. And then to be fair, wait, now we got like tan, long brown. Yeah, I mean, okay. All right. We all of a sudden have stopped. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I do write down kind of like their look, you know what I mean? Like hair, eye color, stuff like that, and like features. Like, okay, he had a beard, he had glasses, so that I don't do the same thing. But like, there's only so many options. And again, he randomized pretty much like this. I just kind of like changed his chin and jaw a teeny bit and a little bit of the eye shape, but he was pretty much like 95% this. Like the nose, everything was like, I think I made his mouth a little bit wider. Like again, it was like just a little tweak here. Okay, changed the slight jaw shape. Malleus and Aster have a strong relationship. Okay, Malleus, are you fucking my dead ghost son? Oh, good lord. That's fine. I mean, at least he's an adult now. Like, unlike my teenage son, I feel like Gale should beat the fuck out of Malleus for that. Like, you have two beautiful men in this house that you could fuck and you decided to do their son instead? Malleus, what the fuck? Malleus is like, I have three men in this house. Like, if Felix and Nikita weren't his kids, the second they hit teenager, he'd be wooing them. You know what I mean? Like, it's very problematic. Like, but I don't want to, like, change my MC Command Center settings because I want in my other games, or like, hey, if Pixel's out there and meets someone and fools around and then teenage pregnancy, I don't mind having that. What I do mind is that in my household, I want it to be like, if you're living in the same household, teenagers, young adults, no. But like, I leave it because like, it's just easier for me being lazy and not wanting to have to change it. Like, I need to enable it in this save file because, you know, for the story purposes, I want this to happen, or I'm okay with this happening in the story. You know what I mean? I kind of almost wish, like, I could set it and be like, in this one, no. You know what? Gale, you deserve to be mad at Malleus. You know what I mean? I'm okay with this. You can be as mad at him as you want, because... Oh, and then because Malleus, instead of wooing you, is wooing your son. And that's just... Now Gale's gonna go cry. Oh my god, Gale. Irizumi and I are best friends! You were best friends before you left the house. I don't know if Gale cares. Gale's like, I care about nothing right now. Malleus, you should make it up to Gale. You should, instead of... That's the thing. You have Gale as a... I don't know if you have, like, a romance... I mean, you obviously have romance. But I don't know if you have, like... Are you already in a romantic relationship? So why would you try to bone a random sim in the house instead of going and, like... They're partners. They're in a romantic relationship. And yet, Malleus doesn't ever try shit with Gale. Instead, he goes and bones Gale's son. Like, no wonder Gale is sad, Malleus. Do better. You're gonna... Don't come over here and recap, like, you know. You need to make sure Gale... I don't really want to, like... Gale, Malleus, Gale walked right past you. Malleus, Gale walked right past you. He already, like, He came back. Like, make sure he knows that you love him and not, like... Oh, you can woohoo his bats. Oh, they were already gonna... Save it. Oh, they were already gonna go... Get freaky. Oh, okay. I told you to flirt, and you're just like, no, let's go do it in the closet. Okay. And then I said woohoo his bats, but they were already, like, gonna woohoo. See, this is Malleus's way of, like... Yeah, okay. But even Malleus is like, hope they're okay. Wholesome romance dynamic. Oh, he's, like, sad because Gale's sad. And it's like, sweetie, you're the one making Gale sad. Like, fix this. I mean, obviously I do, which is Gale and Malleus need to spend more time together. But it's just, like, so funny. It's like, Malleus, you're such an idiot. But anyway. Oh, you got stuck in the closet. Hung up on the closet. Yep. Well, that's because the captain's got a ton of fucking clothes and shit jammed in there for all his costumes and things. Bye, Gale. Do good things at work. I'm going to pretend that you ate before you left. But anyway, and then Venus spreads gossip about Irozumi. She called Gale to say, Irozumi and I are best friends, and then calls the captain. You will not believe what that bitch just did. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.